All right, all right. Here we go. Okay, let's get this live stream started. We'll play a little bit of Grounded 2 while we wait for Pokemon to get released. I'm 143 days, almost 144 days in the park, in Brook Hollow Park. This is going to be an interesting one, you guys. We're going up against the boss today. So, of all the episodes to tune into, it's going to be no grind. It's going to be all action. That's what we like, right? Okay, so I am in the boss lair. We just walked up the stairs from the statue. There's my buggy down there. What's up, Antonio? So we're in the lair. We got a very convenient map here. It only makes perfect sense, of course. So basically it's saying that we can get from the basement level to the first level, from the first level to the second level, from the second level to the third level to the fourth, and fourth level to the statue head, which is going to be the network center. And even though it does look like a game of shoots and ladders, I've actually ran this dungeon with my brother on our save, so I am fully aware that you can get to the end and face the boss. So it's not exactly a spoiler, but I mean, I know what's coming a little bit. So this is our fast travel tube system. This is going to take us from floor to floor. It's the only way to get from place to place. So our convenient map there. Fast travel tube system.
Welcome to the network center.
And we're in the dungeon. Here we go.
I've got your friend the robot head up in Beaumont's penthouse.
So she's got
Come get him, if you can.
she's got the robot head. She's confirmed it.
I have to get him back.
We gotta rescue Burgle. We're inside a giant statue of Burgle. Okay, so there's that. I mean, there's not really much to find. Is this book discoverable? No, it's not. See, this book looks like it would be something. Ominent handbook. You'd figure that they'd give you a little something something in here. Okay, so let's... Oh, is that where I came in? Let's go ahead, look around. Get the lay of the land. There's going to be a... Oh, here we go. Here we go. Ominent's audio guide to emergency evacuation. In case of emergency, break glass, right? Snap it.
Welcome to Ominent's audio guide to emergency evacuation. It's me, Sloan Beaumont, your boss and your dear friend. If you are listening to this message, you are likely facing a life-threatening emergency. But remain calm. Simply follow Ominent's standard evacuation procedure. Follow your manager to safety through the facility's regular employee entrance. In case of blocked exits, use the emergency egress ladder. You're only a few rungs away from freedom. Then simply stay alive until the rescue team comes along. Good luck.
Can't see anything down there. And, also can't see anything up, but we do have network cables confirmed. Network cables confirmed, boys! Let's see. I don't want to... Okay, this is just a second door, same place. Let's make sure we don't have any other doors off the edge of this. I think we're good on light. I'm going to go ahead and douse the light for now. Okay, wait a second. Oh, okay. This one says down. This one also says down. Why do they both say down? This is not the one that we came in through, so I'm like, where does this go? This has got to just be a second entrance. Oh, is this the one that I needed to open the door? Okay, this is the one that I came in through. It didn't seem like it was the one I came in through. I thought I came in through the one that was in the door. Here's the... Okay, so there's a door. And then the other one was in this room, which also has a door. And says it goes down. I just want to make sure I know all my... Oh, see, this is B4. Look, this is basement 4. Oh, yeah, this is the door that I had to open from the other side. Okay, so this is just tying up loose ends. I was in this area earlier. Couldn't pass through. That was at the end of the previous stream. There was a door on the other side. So this is just unlocking. Saying that you can get... Yeah, because this is actually quite far away. Like, it's indicating this little dot here. Takes us all the way into the statue. I mean, it's basically magic because... This is actually pretty far away. Okay, so fair enough there. Now we can get in. Extra little entrance there. See, some people might have missed that. It's like there's two, you know, things here. This is why I'm very thorough. And there's no more doors. There's nothing to pick up. And then where we travel through is going to be this way. Okay, let's just make sure that we see everything. It actually is kind of better with the light. I'm eventually going to run out of light, though. That's going to be unfortunate. It does last pretty long, but I'm getting low. I'll just use it in the corridors where I, like, really need it. Okay, so Russian Rebel, the lore is... This is Grounded 2 and Grounded 1. This is Grounded 2, so in Grounded 1, we got shrunk, like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. We got thrown into the yard... the backyard of the professor who invented the technology that shrunk us. Oh dear. But he's actually not the person who shrunk us. He's just the professor who invented...
These remote-controlled bugs chase off the employees?
He's just the person who invented the technology. But then the technology was used for evil. And it was used to shrink us against our will. Is he still? Okay, so basically Grounded 1, we figure out how to get unshrunk and how to get out of the yard. Now this is Grounded 2, and the lore is it's 3 years later, so we went from like 1989 to 1992. It's 3 years later, and they're holding a big like ribbon cutting for ceremony for the statue of the guy whose yard we were in, who ended up being a good guy even though he seemed like a bad guy for most of the game. And now they're making a statue of him and the robot that helped us get out of the yard while we were shrunk. And then the lore is that you find out at the beginning of this game there's a big explosion during the ceremony, and now we're shrunk again. But this time it's not against our will. We agreed to be shrunk to go into the park and I guess fix things or no, we're supposed to be rescuing Burgle. That's who I'm going to rescue right now. She's got his head. He's a robot. He's the robot that the statue is being dedicated to. Okay, so that's the lore. We got to rescue our robot friend who helped us get out of the park in the last game. Okay, so this is basically security update. They're saying that they saw this and that. There's a subject active. It's unpredictable. Has an unconventional means of moving. Like Spider-Man uses web slinging. Physiological profile conducted on the subject based off of field notes. But it doesn't have what the actual notes say. The field team is of the opinion that this profile greatly understates the unstable emotional state of the subject and the possibility for catastrophic damage if she were to attack our installations. Further action upon pending approval by management. So they're talking about the mysterious stranger who's some crazy lady, some crazy, I don't know, girl. We can't really approximate her age that well. But she is crazy. We do know that. And she's been kind of like out to get me, and she knows who I am the whole game. She knows who I am. She's familiar with what I did in the original yard. And yeah, whoever she is, she's like psychopath crazy, and she keeps on sending those bugs with the little antennas on their head to like try and kill me. So I'm gonna break into her network center, which apparently is like very important to her and where she actually lives. So that's what I'm on my way to right now. I'm on my way to her, and then I'm gonna fight her. It's the first time we've actually like seen her or encountered her in the whole game. She's been talking to us through communication device though. So she's been talking to us, but she hasn't revealed who she is, so she's called the Mysterious Stranger. Okay, so I just went back to the beginning. This was the beginning. Or that's where I basically started anyway. So then I need to be progressing this direction. I must have got turned around at some point. Need to be okay, I did this chest right here. There's nothing else in this room. I need to run straight after this. That's where I got turned around. I'm gonna keep on just like super exploring, because usually in this game, if you really explore every single tiny little nook and cranny, they do reward you with like rare items. Like statues was the rare item in the first game. They had these little statues that you could collect, and once you got them, they would unlock recipes of statues that you could actually build in your base or build wherever you want, basically. So I've been looking for those statues. I haven't found any. I don't actually think they're in the game yet. I think they're going to come later, which is going to be annoying because I'll have to rerun a lot of these places in order to find them organically. So that's kind of one of the drawbacks of playing the game like super early release like I am, where it's still in development. Like they're going to go back and add, you know, sections to caves that weren't there when I first ran it and things like that. And, you know, that's just going to require me to go basically replay portions of the game that I've probably already played and whatnot. So, I mean, not the end of the world. It is what it is. They haven't even filled in like 75% of the map yet. Here, I'll show you guys the map in case you want to see it. So this area is like kind of like the boss area that I'm in right now. But if you zoom out, this is all the area that I've explored, even some of it that I haven't explored properly. But then all this dark area, look at how much area, all this dark area, all the way to the edge. I mean, look at how much map has not even been, it's not there. It's just not even there. The game hasn't been developed to include it yet. So it's just not there. So, I mean, that's just fascinating, right? There's so much more game to come. I mean, we'll probably be playing this game for like the next 2 years off and on, just because of how much content is about to come, because of how large the map is. And compared to Grounded 1, the map is like 4 or 5 times larger. So it's a real developmental, like a monumental, like large thing that they're actually doing. It's pretty impressive what they're about to do. So yeah, I'm down with it. I think it's pretty cool. I'm gonna be playing. Okay, I'm gonna eat some of these bars. Oh wow, they give you barely any food in the first. Oh, is it regen food? Oh, it's giving me. Nope, it just stopped. Yeah, it didn't give me very much food. In the first game, it was like eating a whole meal when you ate one of those bars. It was kind of like a superfood. But then there weren't as many of them. Like, they didn't put nearly as many in the game. Like, I found more of the bars in this room right here than I found in the entire first game, like, at all. I mean, they were just so rare. Okay, let me get my water topped off since we're here. Okay, now it's saying that I could sleep. I'm actually gonna do it. Sleep is important in this game. Let me check the chat. Sorry guys, I haven't been checking the chat. I'm surprised Game Theory hasn't covered this. They may have. You may want to check and see if they have. You might have just missed it. Like sometimes YouTube doesn't give like notifications for stuff that they don't think you're interested in. Oh look, you guys. I mean, I didn't even see this. Look, there's a discoverable right here. That's why I take so long and play kind of a little bit slower than I think most people do. Because I'm like halfway blind, I mean apparently, because I didn't even see that the whole time I've been standing around here. Okay, please people take your personal belongings back to your desk after using the nap room. I don't care if you work all the way up the 5th floor. That means that the people who work up in the top floors are more important than the people who work in the bottom floors. They're giving us little context clues here. This is a top secret facility. We do not have top secret janitorial staff. Nobody wants to spend half their afternoon break cleaning up empty coffee mugs, sweaty blankets, ew, or dirty socks out of the bunk before they can lie down for a minute. Gross. Some of us have young children. We are tired. Oh, some of us have young children. There's another clue there. Some of us have young children. So there's a baby bracelet that we're going to find here in a little bit. I'll show it when we get there. It's a little bit further up on the top. But that's a really big clue right there. It says some of us have young children. We are tired. It's, I mean, that could be the mysterious stranger. Maybe not. I don't know. Actually, maybe not, because the mysterious stranger is like out of the corporate area. She doesn't work there anymore. She's gone crazy, and they've seen her on like security reports. So it wouldn't make sense that she's leaving unless she's leading a double life. Unless she's leading a double life. She's the mysterious stranger by night, and then she works in the office and acts like she's normal by day. Because we're gonna find this baby bracelet, and I'm trying to figure out what is the story with this baby bracelet. And I mean, I think that there's something there, and if I find anything, I'm gonna obviously put together like a little video about it and like, you know, think it through and see what it means. But I mean, there is an absolutely gigantic baby bracelet that you can see out the window, and I'll tell you guys why I think it's a baby bracelet and all that once we find it here in a minute. I don't want to keep talking about it when it's not even on the screen. But okay, so this is the mysterious stranger's mark right here. That's her mark. And they did an emergency evacuation. The first tape that we found when we got in is that there was an emergency evacuation. And then one of the things that my character said... Oh, here we go. Here we go. See, he keeps on saying stuff. He's saying, where did Dominant get this? I made sure to get rid of it. Basically, it's the equipment that made us shrink, I believe. See, there's more network cables. In the first game, there weren't network cables like this. The devs were having some fun. They wanted to make some old 1990s network cables, which is actually kind of interesting. What was he saying? Oh, I think he's talking about the picture. He said, I made sure that's me. That's Peter Boggs. That's me. That's a picture of me. So we're supposed to be like teenagers. So he was saying I made sure that they would get rid of it. And I think he means the picture. He doesn't want the picture to exist. Okay, it says Allie Wynn. Allie is, I think, another one of the teenagers. It says January 5th, 1992, grade junior. Allie Wynn. If you don't know how to pronounce that last name right there, Nguyen, it's actually pronounced Wynn. It's a little bit unintuitive, but it's just the way that it's pronounced. So Allie Wynn is the name that's written there. And this is a report card. No A's. Highest grade she got was gym, B+, and it says see me. I don't get it. It says needs to read more, always late for science, but see me on gym. Allie is one of the characters, I do believe. So far in this room, we've seen a picture of me that I'm embarrassed of. There's a little bit of character development happening here, right? And then we've got Allie's report card. It says that she did well in gym, well enough anyway. It's the only thing she did well enough in. And then, oh, here it is. Here's the baby bracelet. So here's the baby bracelet. Willow Branch. Right? Willow Branch. Brook Hollow Hospital. The name of the park that I'm in right now is Brook Hollow Park. And then, so I know it's a baby bracelet because it says date of birth, January 5th, 1975. And it says age, 1 day. And that's the bracelet that would go out on the little wrist of the baby when you, I mean, some of you guys may not be old enough or maybe just don't know this, but if you go into the hospital and have a baby, they issue that baby a little bracelet, and a lot of people keep the bracelet as a keepsake of, you know, something that they, you know, keep forever as like part of their keepsakes. Okay, so it's a little tiny baby bracelet, which is why it's nearly the same size as me, because in this game I am absolutely tiny. I'm like smaller than an ant. So I'm absolutely tiny. So the bracelet isn't actually that much bigger than me. Like even a quarter is quite a bit bigger than me. So, I mean, it may even be like the size of a quarter or a little bit bigger. So the mother is Cassandra Branch, but the baby is Willow Branch. And it's funny, it's a play on words because willow is a tree and then a branch on the tree, and plus it's a baby. So, you know, the branch is kind of like a baby version of the tree, you know, compared to the whole. So there's a little bit of like pun going on here. But the thing is, why is there a baby bracelet? Oh, and then actually look at this, it's interesting. Oh no, is it? it kind of looks like the baby bracelet is being used as a cable organizer, but then it's actually not. It's just a trick of perspective. When I was looking from this angle, it looks like it's like the cables are kind of like routed through it. Anybody who's got a really complex computer system knows the terror of cable organization and the amount of cable organization you have to do. But anyway, these cables are not organized and they're not running through there. They're just it was a trick of the eye from the angle I was looking at. But yeah, there's a baby bracelet here from the Brook Hollow Hospital, which is the local hospital. It's a 1 day old from January 5th. And then the crazy thing is right here, it also says date January 5th, 1992, which is the current year. And this one is 1975. So this is somebody's bracelet, their baby bracelet that they've saved for 17 years. So there's a 17-year-old named Willow Branch. I think this is the baby bracelet for one of the characters, because this room, isn't Willow Branch one of the characters? I need to Google this real quick. Isn't Willow Branch one of the other characters? Willow Branch Grounded 2. Oh yeah, people are saying definitely maining Willow again in Grounded 2. Willow Branch is a playable character in the game Grounded who is known for her sarcastic but caring personality and unique gothic style. So that's Willow. So this is the baby bracelet of Willow. So it's a baby bracelet of a main character. So the only one we have left is Allie. There should be some personality trait related thing for Allie. Oh no, this is Allie. So there should be one. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Okay, this is the last one. This is the fourth teen. Maxwell. Okay, survivor teen turns personal tragedy into humorless comedy. What? Above, Maxwell Small's debut set last Thursday. There's a certain novelty in hearing teenager tell jokes about their real life experience being shrunken fighting for their life in a backyard. But local survivor teen Maxwell Smalls seemed less at ease on stage than he would be impaling an ant with a spear as he rambled through a set of observational comedy about bugs and crafting weapons and armor, which left the audience cold and confused. Continued on C3. If you've ever read an old newspaper article, this is the tease, and then you would have to go to page C3 and you would have to navigate to page C3. Actually, back in school, like in the olden days, they taught us how to navigate a newspaper and how to read a newspaper, because there's actually like a format that you have to follow. So you'd have to, if you wanted to continue reading, then you'd have to go to page C3 at that point, and like, you know, thumb through the pages manually to get to page C3. So yeah, a little bit of old school. Okay, so we got a little bit of personality for all four. What does it say my job is though? It says Ominent Lil Scientist Junior. There's another word, I can't.
This counts as research, right?
Ominent Little Scientist. I can't see what the other word is. Junior intern. Junior intern. There's another word. What is the next word? Oh my god, how long does this thing go? Dude, I can't even like read it. What does it say? It's an actual large badge. It's my face on an Ominent badge. I mean, what? Oh, I forgot which button does what. It says junior intern. I can't believe it goes on and on and on. Anyway, I guess it's probably not that important. It's my face on an Ominent badge, which is kind of like, Ominent is the bad evil company that is like kind of like the main character bad guy. So okay, well, I guess there's just a lot of like little personal stuff in here for all four of us. But the thing is, why are all four of those things here in this room? Did the stranger put them there? Did the stranger put them there? Why are all four of those things in this room? And then also, what do the terminating network cables mean? The network cables come in here and terminate, and I mean, as far as I can tell, that would make them useless. If they're not plugged in, then they don't do anything. And then there's like a chair. I don't know. The mystery continues. I mean, I can't figure out. There's some recording machines over here. You can't interact with the red button. There's nothing to pick up on the shelves. Sometimes there'll be stuff on the shelves. Sometimes there's in the garbage you'll find stuff you can actually pick up. Oh wow, I ran myself out of... Okay, I'm gonna go back and actually top up on water and then deal with my food situation real quick, because I'm probably running myself out of stamina. And then I also need to... Okay, yeah, it's gonna make me eat, which is no big deal. I've got food,
It melts right off the exoskeleton.
so we'll be fine. But it's also gonna make me drink, and then there's free water right here, so I may as well just top up. And then I also didn't have on the exact best kit as far as exploration and stuff goes. It's gonna give me so many of these bars that I guess I'm just gonna eat them. I feel like I might regret that later in the game. In the first game, you basically wanted to hold on to those bars and save them for like really hard boss battles, because it was kind of like when you found elixirs and mega elixirs in Final Fantasy VII. You're just like, dude, I know I need to hang on to this. You're not gonna get any more of them, especially the mega elixirs, you know, and then you save them for the weapon battles. Okay, so I'm just progressing. I'm going slow because there's usually little bits and bobs here and there to find, and honestly, there's definitely a network disc in here somewhere. You can see the network disc right here, this turbo optical disc. That's the last one I need to find. That's basically like a main story objective that I have to find. So if I were to run past it, not find it, and then complete the dungeon without it, it would mean that I have to run the dungeon twice, which, as you can see, takes me my time. So I just want to make sure I find it. What the... It says it's giving me battle music. Okay, so we've got meeting minutes here. Creature taming proposal review, network center strike team, and it's got employee IDs present, which there's definitely going to be some like sleuths that are tracking like which employees are what, and there's probably some clues in there with all these numbers. Like employee 189 is on sick leave. That might be our employee who is, you know, the stressed out mother who has the young child that is mad that everybody's leaving their cups and mugs and dirty socks everywhere. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so it says Operation Traffic was a bust. Think, people, if we keep messing up, we'll never solve this before the other strike teams. I'm not letting 427 figure this out first. Perhaps we should not assume insects can only perceive fast-moving objects. But the data doesn't lie. All our research shows insects see things at a different speed than mammals. It's settled science. Evidently, this is not consistent across the spatial displacement spectrum, judging by our colleague's emergency visit to the hospital. What did you tell the EMT, by the way? Tiger attack. Wow. It's well written, but you really have to get into the minutia because there's a puzzle to solve. It's like one big puzzle game. Like there's a mystery. Like we don't know exactly what's happening, you know. We know some of it, but then you're finding out like the rest as you go along. So anything that's in these official discoverables, like when I pick something up off the ground like that, that's like super important, like story relevant in one way or another, but you may not find out how or why until you finish the game and maybe even play it a second time sometimes. Okay, so the whiteboards always have something in there. Alpha ant, queen costume, sugar, they're wondering how are they going to do the domestication. It says how in big letters. They're wondering how we're going to do the domestication. No bad ideas. Talking about pheromones. They're basically trying to figure out how are we going to make the bugs be rideable. Treats, sugar, pheromones, aphid, queen costume, alpha ant. They've got all their ideas basically. So a big portion of the game so far has been about the domestication program for the bugs to make us be able to ride them. It's putting me into battle, and it's got to be above me, or it's like, oh, okay, so there's definitely going to be some guys in here. I'll probably go sword. I'm playing solo, so, you know, I play a certain way. I gotta get my sword kills.
This counts as research, right?
There was a tape back there. I saw it. Don't worry. I'm just gonna clear field a little bit. Because I don't want to battle too much while it's like talking, then you can't hear it.
Welcome
Okay, let's.
to the Network Center. This is Sloan Beaumont, your new boss. Congratulations on making it in one piece to your desk. Let's begin orientation. Ominous bark installations are connected through a network of cables and radio signals. As an analyst, you are responsible for information traveling through our web of communication.
Okay, they're explaining the network
We're the
center.
spiders of this web, only instead of catching flies, you're catching highly sensitive research data. It is your responsibility to ensure every piece of proprietary information remains safely inside our network. Or else.
Okay, so Ominent Orientation Network Center, that's what we found. So here it says the onboarding facility connects to the network center, the secret science division connects to the network center, the park archives connects to the network center, and the monitoring station connects to the network center. It says broadband, radio tower design request, server access, relay connector is the network center. Attach points, failure potential, the secret science division. That's interesting. Maybe that'll be one of the final. It says failure potential. So what we want to do is probably make it fail. So that's good to know. And then executive control is at the park archives, which is like an upside down pyramid with an all-seeing eye. Do you guys see that? I'm telling you, the developers they're crafty. There's some interesting stuff in here. The upside down pyramid with the all-seeing eye, and it says executive control. Like that definitely says a lot right there. Okay, onboarding facility, that's where we are right now, which means we'll be able to get into the network center from here. Hey, shout out to Inkachu, shout out to Nintenzen, shout out to Russian Rebel. If anybody else is hanging out, thanks you guys. I'm in the final boss dungeon. As far as the content that is available in the game so far, the game is far from complete, but as far as what's available, this is basically like the culmination of it. Okay, so far so good. My game is playing really well too. I had to turn down my settings because I turned it down to medium. It's crazy how outdated your laptop can get in just a couple of years. I just bought this laptop a couple of years ago, and like it can't play max settings on this game. But I think that there's issues with this game overall. Oops. As far as the crashing and all that, you know, everybody kind of knows it. But it's also kind of like, dang, I should be able to play on max settings, but it runs better on medium, so it actually runs great on low, so I'm like, all right, whatever. Them's the breaks. Spend $5,000 on a laptop. It's outdated in 2 years. Can't play games at the top level. Sad. And they've gotten a couple of generations on the video card just since I had mine. This one's got like a 3080 or something in it, and now they're up to like 5080 or something. I don't know, it's crazy. So, but I was thinking I probably haven't maxed out my RAM. I could actually probably do an upgrade on this thing and give it a RAM upgrade. Max it out. Never hurts. You always get good performance off of maxing out your RAM, so that's why I like the sword. It does a bit more damage. You can knock those guys in one hit. I'm just making sure I don't like miss anything. I kind of feel like, I don't know. Let's just do a quick little run back. Definitely don't want to miss anything before I go up to the next level. And they're going to design it in such a way that you could miss one or two things. It looks like there's a little boardroom over here. Yeah, I went in the boardroom. That was the way that I came through. Yep, no, we got everything. I'm gonna go up to the next level. Before I do that, I'm gonna go grab a snack. I actually forgot to come in here with a water and a little snack. And I'm craving my little candies. So give me like just a second, you guys. We're on level 2, headed up to level 5, so we got a few levels to go. And we'll just take a little stand-up break for you guys. Go get some water if you need it, whatever. We'll be right back in just like 1 minute. Alright, guys, I'm back. Let's get back into it. I got my water. Very important. Got stay hydrated. I got my my gummy snacks. These are Arizona iced tea, original brand green tea fruit snacks. They're actually quite good. I get them on Amazon. They're like maybe a little bit expensive. Sometimes you can get deals on them and it's a better price, but sometimes I have to buy them at full price. But I do like them a lot. They're very good. I know it's too early for candy. You're right, though. You're right. I already had breakfast, though. It's 12:46. It's almost 1 p.m. for me. Oh my god. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. I had an egg sandwich for breakfast, so bread and egg and a little bit of green salsa. There's got to be something I can jump on top of. So, oh, here it is. I was like, okay. So this is an item. Makes it easier for me to fight stuff like her.
Nothing like H2O.
Okay, that did not work. Now I'm getting burned up. The name is General Berserker. Oh wow, I'm taking some damage too. I think I'm just gonna have to straight up fight it. There's not gonna be any cheese in this thing. Wow. Wow. It's so hard to hit it. It keeps on like backing away. Like stay and fight me, dude. It's actually not that bad of a fight. I got so many perfect blocks on him. It's actually not too bad of a fight. Even for solo. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Never. Always double tap. Always double tap. Always double tap. Oh, dear. Always double tap. Come on. Come on. Get in there. Alright. Alright. We got that double tap.
Nice. We're just looking into the next floor. Ominent locks their employees inside when the network is down. And I made sure it is down.
Come on, Pete. Prominent tech isn't so hard to understand. You can do this.
Whoa. It says Roach Rage. Hold on, my inventory's full. It says Roach Rage. My inventory is full. I'm gonna have to work on that. Okay, I can ditch these. Can ditch those. Roach Rage. It's a shrunken roach head, still yearning for battle, low health, attack up. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so this is like main story. We're gonna have to go through the network center These are the same symbols that were on that whiteboard earlier. This is the archive, and one of them was like the science center, and then the other one was something else. Apparently we're gonna have to go to all those. These are gonna be live. Once we do whatever it wants us to do, it'll change these to show correct, and then we'll probably be able to hit this big button. So that's what we're gonna have to do. Oh, here we go. We got a body. Does it say which employee number it is? It doesn't say which employee number it is. Sometimes they do. Oh, look, we got a pass. We got the Network Center Access Pass. Okay. I'm carrying like a little bit of stuff that I can just totally get rid of.
Unpleasant.
Like, I don't need amp parts. I can just go farm amp parts like whenever I want. So we're not gonna keep any amp parts. I'm out of explosives, which is actually kind of bad. I wish I wasn't out of explosives. I probably shouldn't have wasted them, but they do pretty good damage on those orc beetles if you can actually get them on them. Okay, we're gonna have to go through these like one by one. Oh my god! Look! Something's behind that wall. Okay, hang on. It's telling me I need to use my pass. This one's just straight up locked. This one says use my pass. It says I have a pass ×1. Okay, that purple flashing means that there's something on the other side. If I could get a hit on him through the door. Yeah, I can get a hit on him. Please let me cheese him through the door. That'd be a great outcome for me. Okay, well, this looks like an easier way than the other one, so... His buddy doesn't want to come help him. I see another one down there. Okay, I don't think you have to double tap these. They just come... They just do a little animation there at the end. Oh, whoa, what? Holy. Okay, we can go down there, apparently. Let's grab this, whatever it is. This is the formal reminder. Okay, it says to the employee, to the attention of employee ID 78, that's a specific person, Network Center, Mr. Thompson has come to the attention of the archival team through careful examination of field reports submitted in your name that you appear to have misunderstood the intent of such reporting. While partaking in occasional people watching is an accepted use of break time, the field archive team is not an audience for diatribes about subjects of low corporate interest. Eminent practical technologies has no direct use for endless documentation about the no doubt many pretty girls visiting Brook Hollow Park on sunny afternoons. This is not what our state-of-the-art camera network is for. From now on, please refrain from filing any more documents with the Bureau without management approval. So who's employee number 78? Mr. Thompson. Some of this stuff is just for comedy, and that was actually kind of funny in and of itself. So, but I mean, it may be more important than just that, you know? Okay, there's something alive down here, so I need to get that taken care of. Okay, here's one of those switches. It's unpowered. Okay, it says nothing to see here. It says continued monitoring necessary at the bottom. This line right here reads continued monitoring necessary. It says subject, day 1, day 7. It's a bunch of different notes of different days. Something about immediate reactions. I don't know. It's not making any clear sense. So let's come down here. See what we find. Got some raw science.
Let's see what this does.
Looks like we need to repair these network cables. Yeah, it's like flashing to tell us to look there.
Stop trying to do things.
Okay, whatever we're doing, it's making her mad, so that's good. She can always communicate with us. She's got a communication device that we carry around that she's hacked into. Okay, we're fixing the network cables. This is probably where we come out on the other side. I'm trying to make my torch last, so I'm turning it off and I'm not using it. Got a lot of network cable. Oh, there's some discoverables here. We'll go ahead and grab those off the shelf. See if there's any more. Okay, so we went down under there, and I'm thinking that'll make it to where we can open this now. So there we go. That's one down. And this was the... They're basically telling us, you know, that marker, we're done with that one now. That was the archive. This is the archive room. Okay, so now you can see one of the things just turned green. This room still doesn't want to open. Okay, it looks like we can open that one. Oh dear. No, that's not what I wanted. Dude, get this little nymph out of here. The sword is actually really fun. I mean, super fun. Oh, here he comes. Wow, look at him go. Should I just use the bow? No! As long as he doesn't come up here with me. Okay, there we go. Just don't come up here with me. I'm telling you, this stuff is not easy. Okay, is my inventory full? I need to see what my inventory is doing. No, my inventory's not full. Okay. I'm doing good on health. I'm doing good on like food for the and water for the most part. I can probably get through here like no issues. Okay, I'm not seeing anything on the shelves. No papers on the ground. A little bit on the shelves here. Just some poor quality heals. But I'll take them. You never know. Okay, so here's a discoverable boiled science category, raw science processing, from a date of August 18th, 1992, 2:47 a.m. They got raw science, employee ID 554. Following updated grilling protocol instructions acquired through proprietary archival data, we hope to process upwards of 5 times the previous known limit quantity of raw science using water as a medium. This time it's the right one, boys. Results. The updated grilling protocol we obtained appears to have been somehow deficient. The experiment proceeded as planned until superheated water vapor disturbed the stabilized plasma and caused a catastrophic release of energy. Be glad we conducted those experiments at night, otherwise we'd have an eyewitness issue to solve. Okay, boiled science. Oh, and it says something here. Where'd they bury the other teenagers? Whoa, wait a second. Wait a second. That got dark real fast. Okay, we can peek through there, but we cannot crawl through. Where'd they bury the other teenagers? Okay. Imagine crouching down and still full on swinging a sword. I mean, I don't think I could do it. Okay, let's make sure I didn't miss anything here. I probably should have crawled through that last one with my torch as well. I feel like I could have missed something down there. Like, what if there was just a tape on the ground or something? Maybe I should run back through and check. Look, see, this goes up. I don't think there's any way to actually crawl up any of these or go up in any of these. Or if you would even want to, but I mean, you know, they do reward you pretty well for exploring in this game, so I wouldn't put it past them to have something up there. But you can't get up there. Okay, there's a light down here that's blinding me. Bunch of network stuff. Oh, okay, I can see some pumpkins out there. It is the Halloween event after all. Okay, the cables just go up into Nowheresville. That's fine. Nothing strange there. Okay, it looks like there's plenty of light in here, so... Come on. Okay, we'll check around. There's the podium. Where we found the secret message from the doctor, from the professor. What the heck? So many eyes, but you didn't see me coming. Network structure. Connected to a bunch of transmitters, 4 transmitters. Monitoring station in the middle. Bunch of cameras out here. These are the cameras that are always looking at me. It says that there's 8, I don't know, cameras? I don't know what it's saying. Okay,
Second switch activated.
Okay, second switch good to go. Oh, here we go. We got a tape on the floor.
Hi there, champ. This watchful partner. Welcome aboard your new network relay team. You are now in charge of our monitoring station. As you know, the park program isn't a typical top-secret research initiative. As part of our operations, we manage secret company assets located in the park. Their immense strategic value is the very foundation of the program. Which is why a team of dedicated staffers has been tasked with monitoring them. And your task is to funnel all the information they gather to the right stakeholders. Fun!
Okay, if you've ever worked at like a large corporation before, you know, like terms like stakeholders, you know, just absolutely make you vomit. So I mean, not that there's anything terribly wrong with the term itself, but okay, let's keep on moving. Let's keep on moving. I don't want to run out of water, like, just totally unnecessarily. And there's a good water stop back down a little bit, I think. How far back do I have to run to grab that water? I think it's not that far. Okay, thank you. It says I can sleep 8 hours, so I may as well. If it'll let you sleep, it means you should sleep. It won't let you if it's too early. Or you've slept too recently. See, like, it won't let me anymore. Too awake. Okay, once you sleep, you're gonna need food and water immediately.
Sustenance is sustenance, as they say. Nothing like H2O.
Okay. My food situation is not like dire, but all I have to eat is nectar and granola bars. And they're actually both kind of rare items, so I don't want to eat all my nectar and all my granola bars. But as long as I can keep my thirst in check, like, nothing will actually, like, kill me straight up. Like, you can die from thirst in this game. Okay, am I going up? Yes, we're going up. Okay, so we should be able to go up. And then boom, boom, boom. Go to the next area. Right here. Now this thing doesn't open. Oh, there's another area over here. Okay. Confused note. Let's read it. Hey, we haven't met, but I'm ID 993. I just started this week. I think we share the same desk, except I'm day shift. Look, I don't know anyone here yet, but I thought, since, you know, same chair, we're practically friends already. And since we're friends, you can tell me directly and honestly, what is up with all the biological waste going in and out of the science division? What do they need toenails for? I can't make heads or tails of those shipping manifestos. Help a buddy out. Yeah? So toenails actually is... Let's look at this note on the ground. It says ID. It's a picture of someone's ID, maybe. It says new. And then, or it looks like a printout or something. And it says no. That I can't make sense of. There's like a note on the ground. Can't make sense of it.
3 little relay switches. Damn. Omnit should hire you. Or rehire, in your case, Peter.
Yeah, rehire, because I was on that science badge. Remember, it said I was an intern. So she's basically like, hey, you worked for the evil dudes. How does that make you feel, Peter? It's Pete. Okay, Science Division Shipment Manifesto. It says space transponders, and she circled it and said mine. All these containers, it says mine now. What's it say here? Transistors, it says mine. Something based nano receiver? I don't even know. And then gas masks. It says gas masks delivered. Note, too many. Too many gas masks. Why? Because they don't want everyone to have a gas mask? If something goes wrong. Okay, there's a tape here. Let's grab it.
Hello, this is Sloan Beaumont speaking, your partner in science. As you know, our secret science division is hard at work inventing new groundbreaking technology. But not all research is meant for prying eyes. Secret operations allow us to preserve both public safety and shareholder value. As part of the relay team, you will receive our science division's supply requests. At first, some requests may seem strange, but thankfully, you are not required to understand them. You will find nail clippers inside your desk. Have fun!
You will find nail clippers inside your desk. So they want the employees to be clipping their own nails so they can sweep them up and use them for their experiments or something. Okay, it says restore full network integrity to proceed, which we have apparently done now. That was a little anticlimactic when I clicked on that. It just was like bleep. That's it. I get a little bleep. That's it. Okay, apparently we can get up to level 4 now, so on we go.
Dang, this facility is larger than I thought. I hope Rogue wasn't too far.
Okay,
You mentioned
so
it was Beaumont's penthouse. There must be another floor upstairs.
yeah, she's talking about Beaumont's penthouse. That's the lady that keeps talking to us, who's like the leader of Omnit. She's like the corporate leader of Omnit. She's acting all friendly to us, but Omnit is always evil, so nothing too crazy there. There's a ladder that goes up, which is interesting. Okay, a little bit of consumables to find. Usually if stuff is flashing, they want you to like look there. That's just an enemy though, but yeah, they definitely want us to look there. Let's look up. Don't see anything on the ceiling. Don't see anything to find. Anything on the shelves? Nope. Looks like we're just gonna pass through here. We know there's gonna be enemies in here because we saw them through the window. I'm not sure there's gonna be anything to really find in here. Whoa, where did he come from? Where did he come from? How did he get there? What?
This counts as research, right?
Where did they come from? He was not there. How did he... I mean, there's no way I walked past him. Guess it's not that big of a deal. Maybe they're meant to spawn in behind you just to catch you off your toes. But I mean, I cleared that room. There's no way. Okay, let's have an actual look around. Just make sure if there's any discoverables in here. I can take a little damage, but I'm taking a little bit more than I ought to.
Sustenance is sustenance, as they say.
My food is honestly like low enough. It's concerning. I'm gonna be able to stay around half, but I'm not gonna be able to like stay full up. Let's have a look up here because it does look like this goes. Oh no, it doesn't. I'm gonna end up pulling a bunch of stuff that I don't need. Okay. I don't mind actually using up some of these heals because I'm carrying quite a few. Oh, I got my Blade Master. Nice. Am I even using it? Oh, good. I'm using it. Great. That's wonderful. I'll do more damage now. Okay, let's see about clearing out my inventory. I don't want to carry the spider parts, but I'll hang on to them just in case. I'm not like that full. A lot of these parts I actually could use. I don't want to trash them if I don't have to. The B parts are rare enough that it's worth keeping for sure, even though it's only one. Okay, I'm actually picking up a decent amount of garden snail fragments, so I should be able to make the garden snail armor after I get done with this area, so that's pretty cool. There's that ladder that goes up to the next area, so that's good. But then before we go and do that, let's figure out what's all in here. Got a bunch of cameras that are not showing anything. There's the hot dog stand. That's a hot dog. So that camera is facing the hot dog stand. I don't know if that's useful information in any way, but I don't see anything in here. I don't see any point to be in here. There was a couple of heals. This little central thing doesn't go anywhere. None of these documents are obtainable. Can't interact with anything on the walls. So what is the point of this room? I wish that there was a water cooler. Like, can we just get a water cooler? Like, one water cooler, please. Okay, nothing in this room. Had to go through all the network stuff and fight my way through. Only to find this empty room. It's really weirding me out that that room is empty. Like, it's really, really weirding me out. Like, why is that room empty? There's nothing inside these barrels. It looks like there's a pneumatic transport system, but it's broken, or they're in the process of installing it. So instead there's this ladder. I guess. Here's the pieces of the transport tube that's not finished yet. There's a bunch of cardboard cutouts of Sloan. Tell us how you really feel, Pete. Okay. That ladder goes down there. This
counts as research, right?
Okay, before I jump down there, I mean, don't I want to take a look around up here first? Feels like I would. It looks like we got a bunch of, like, basically storage of, like, a bunch of extra materials that you find throughout. Okay, this just goes in a big circle. Okay, I'm gonna do like a real thorough look real quick, because this just seems like the kind of place where you would hide something. Like in between all these chairs. Gonna be like a little statue or something hidden, you know. It's gonna be later in the game though. I'm gonna have to come back and rerun all this stuff, I'm sure. Where's this side go? Okay, Tiny Pete keeps on running. Keeps on running himself out of stamina. That's gonna cost me on food consumption, so I really gotta quit doing that. You'd think that there'd be something on like one of the shelves, like oh well. Okay, let's hop down. Whatever it wants us to do, let's do it.
Courageous Pete wades through the bowels of beast.
Let's see, let's see.
Feel my cells rehydrate.
If I pick up a bunch of bug parts, out of here, it's just gonna load up my inventory. I don't think there's gonna be anything underneath these spider sacks, but I don't think I can even break them. It won't even let me break them. Because in the first game, you would occasionally like find things underneath of spider sacks that were like hidden, and you wouldn't find them unless you broke the spider sack. But in this case, they appear to be decoration. Caution, low voltage. Seems like they're on patrol, which means that they walk a set path, and you could technically avoid them, which I'm not particularly interested. I'll just take them all out. That's fine, but
This counts as research, right?
Orc Jr. Okay, that spider sack was able to break, and just like I said, it's gonna fill my inventory if I actually take what's here. They're not bad bug parts, they're decent bug parts, but I don't know why it's letting me break some of them and not break other ones. It's not like I want to break them all, but it's just weird. If you can break it, I mean, there's a chance something could be under it. They're dropping like decent stuff. It says that there's a spiderling nearby. It might just be in the wall or something. Sometimes they spawn in weird ways. I don't mind taking the mite fuzz. It's a little bit hard to come by. I think if I need amp parts, I'll just go farm amp parts. I don't want to be carrying amp parts, and same thing with spider parts. There's just no point to carry that around.
The adventurous Pete is getting pretty spooked by the ambiance right now. I could do with fewer spiders.
Some of them break and some of them won't. Whoa, there's a spider in the floor. Look.
clean, and don't worry about my mineral intake.
Okay, we're staying pretty topped off on food and water, but I can't do this forever, so I gotta stop messing around with these spiders and just keep on moving.
I'm starting to worry Burgle isn't really in this facility.
Oh no, he's telling me Burgle's not in the
She
facility?
can be trusted? I don't even know who she is.
Question everything, Pete. Okay, this was that door that was closed earlier. That's the way down. And this is the way up. Okay.
So you finally made it up here. I'm warning you. When you open that door, your final challenge begins. Be ready. I won't hold back.
This is it, you guys. This is the boss battle. I shouldn't need to water up while I'm fighting her, but I mean, if it's there, I may as well fill up. Okay, so the little bit of story stuff here. Confidential report to be delivered directly to Miss Sloan Beaumont. That's the evil lady who runs the corporation. Below is a summarized version of our most recent psychological profile for Redacted. Despite her notable capabilities, Redacted exhibits a desire for external validation. She wants to be seen and heard. She staged several maneuvers in front of our cameras, dismantling surveillance equipment only after she's put on a show. That being said, her distaste for authority is clear. Redacted will reject obvious solutions out of pride if she feels she cannot reclaim them as her own. This aversion has proven useful in many ways, as Redacted has developed truly remarkable workarounds to problems that even Omninent had yet to solve. When provided with the right resources, her ingenuity rivals that of our best engineers. However, she lacks emotional maturity and is unable to regulate her temper. For this and other reasons, she is dangerous. It is imperative that we acknowledge the risk she poses to Omninent if she be allowed to continue her activities here in the park. Please see the rest of the report for recommended procedures moving forward. That's the stranger. That's her report. That's why she has it here. She's giving it to us.
If anyone finds my message, please bring this report to Miss Beaumont's desk. I was supposed to deliver it in person, but it's been 2 hours and nobody's opening the door. Do you know how important my work is? I don't have time to sit around.
That's employee 426.
Are vital to the future of the park project.
See, it says employee 426 right there. So it's like, if you follow, you know, the numerology and everything, like it says employee 426 here, employees 555 there. It has like different, you know, reports that are assigned to different people. So there's like a little bit of a story developing, even though it's a little bit hard to, you know, track it all. Okay, let's do a save. We'll do a manual save because this is actually kind of a key point. And then, I mean, I guess we'll open the door and fight her. Okay, so here we go. That's her.
You were warriors. That's who I want to see.
She's got some sweet armor.
True selves.
Okay.
I can see how you survived in the yard.
Oh, she really got me with that one. She's got a 3-hit combo. 1, 2. She got a 2-hit combo. Okay, I shouldn't have let that one get me, but I was stuck in my menu. She's got sizzle. She's got a 1-hit. She's got a jump hit. That was her 3 right there. She's got a charge hit. She does some sizzle. She's got the jump hit. That's her heal. She's got a heal. She just did a heal. She just fully healed. Whatever that was pretty devastating. She's got that little swirling thing. Okay, that's definitely something big. I'm out of sizzle heals. I actually don't have enough sizzle heals to get through this. She does like 2 hits on that spinning thing. I gotta get out of the sizzle.
Focus. See how you survived in the yard?
She tells me that when I get a perfect block. I just got a perfect block on her. She does 2 hits when she swirls around like that. Okay, this is actually pretty rough. I'm not gonna be able to. It's too much sizzle damage. I don't have the right equipment. She doesn't have that much health left.
Okay, enough warm up. Handle something tough.
I need to keep my composure. I need to breathe.
It's embarrassing.
Okay, that's the first time I've actually faced her. So I wasn't sure what it was going to be like. It's a lot more sizzle than I was anticipating. I gotta save my sizzle protection for when I really need it. I'm gonna have to get through. I need a lot more heals on hot slot, so that's a really big deal. I didn't have nearly enough heals on hot slot. I tried to fight her with the sword, which wasn't really too bad. I wonder if she's weak against anything else, though. I need to find out what she's weak against. I also forgot to mark her. Trying to see if there's anything else I can hot slot that would be helpful, so I don't use up all my heals early in the game. Yeah, that'll probably be better. I'm just gonna fight her with my sword. Okay, I'm gonna save it with this kit. I didn't have nearly enough heals, like, in the right place. Let me go in. I don't want to go in hungry. Okay, let me save it that way. Okay, we'll give her another try. I've got my heals all, like, way better. I didn't think I would run out of heals as bad as I
Hello
did.
again.
I got her attack
warriors.
pattern down a little bit better,
That's what I
so
wanna see.
I should be able to get my perfect blocks a little bit better. There's Burgle's head behind her. Burgle's head was back there.
You might have potential. Focus. You might have potential. Back away.
Okay, we had to. She just had to heal. Oh, she's hitting me hard. Oh, I stopped her from doing her thing.
I love this. See how you survived in the yard?
When she jumps in the air. There's like a second like delay. She hits twice when she's spinning around.
Okay, enough warm up. Let's handle something tough.
Okay, she left. That's when she left. I forgot to snapshot her.
So,
Okay, I got her spider.
you're not totally weak. I won't go that easy on you again.
Whoa, she's
I
done?
have Burgle's head. I got what I needed.
Oh, she
I
gave me
gotta go.
Burgle's head. Thanks.
Dr. Wendell Tully is waiting for me.
Whoa, Dr. Wendell Tully. She got him hostage too? Okay, it gave me the card for the masked stranger, even though I forgot to mark her, which I kept trying to remember to do, but I didn't do it. Okay, where is she? I'm missing one of the orcs. Oh, is this her? Yeah, there she is, the masked stranger. So it did give me her gold card. I'm missing one of the orcs, but I can't figure out which one I'm missing. I'm missing one of the orcs. What am I missing? Okay, well, it gave me a gold card for the masked stranger. I'll take it, because I forgot to mark her. But the card is what you get when you mark, so, I mean, it's fine. There's nothing to find in here. It's just a big empty battlefield. She's got a little smiley over here. Makes me feel like I could break that wall or something. There is kind of like an upper area. I mean, what if you could actually get up there? Or like blow up one of the walls or something. I don't know. Doesn't look like there's any way to get up there though. Oh, there's raw science up there. There's raw science up there, so, I mean, you've got to be able to get up there somehow. All these network cables are all plugged in. It's kind of interesting, actually. She put a big X over that wall. Oh, there's a ladder. Look, there's a ladder in here. I guess I can go up there. Okay, so here's Burgle's head.
There's gotta be gear in the other Omnit labs I can use to help Virgo. He must regain the power of complete sentences.
Okay, so we found Burgle's head. Hang on, we got the key. We found the sizzling key. We got the network center turbo disk. So now I can find and hatch an orb weaver egg. And then we got the charred. Well, let's see. Let's just go one at a time. There's the network center turbo disk. Okay, here's the charred recipe. Plans for a new version of the flaming sword from Dr. Tully's yard, now improved with wolf spider chunks. So we got the charred recipe, which unlocks the spicy coltana, which is the weapon she was wielding. Okay, they're giving us some of these so that we can basically jump out of here, pretty much, is what I'm thinking. Which reminds me, I can probably equip that since I'm not going to be in any more battles. I don't know, maybe I will be in more battles. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Who knows? I still got to get out of here. Okay, so here's the whiteboard. Let's take a look at it. Really hard to make any sense of what I'm looking at here. A bunch of secret stuff. It says a bunch of secret stuff. Okay, let's answer the phone call because that's absolutely annoying.
You're alive. So, did you kill her? Damn! Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry for cursing. That is very sweet of you, Pete. She's been, frankly, a huge problem. Well, yeah, it's pretty embarrassing for a major corporation to get beat by someone who was too young to drive a car. And you were able to, retrieve your friend's head, right? I hope.
Okay, he's glitchy and he needs help.
You care about him a lot, don't you? Because you've asked about it every time we spoke. I mean, we put your life in danger for him. Well, we have some spare parts for him somewhere. You know, if I had friends, I wish they would be loyal, kind, thoughtful, like you. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Yes, thank you so much for your help with our secretive attacker.
Okay, we gotta get Burgle's spare parts,
It may
apparently.
take a while. In the meantime, feel free to enjoy this beautiful, scenic autumnal park. I'll make sure your parents know you are on special assignment. But seriously, thank you for all you've done here. I'll unlock the door to my office balcony. You will get a wonderful view from up there. Don't miss it. How are things going?
Okay, end of story content. You found Burgle's head. The story is just getting started. There's so much more to do and more of the mystery to uncover. Continue to explore, build bases, take on ranger quests, and provide us feedback on how to make the experience better. Yeah, there was nothing to find. If they want to make the experience better, put some more hidden objects in there, like we had the statues in the last game. We are making new content, creatures, and stories. Stay tuned for a new update soon. Okay.
You must have some questions. How can I help you?
Okay, what am I carrying? Nothing I can get rid of, really. At this point, I'm hanging on to what I got. Okay, so we got Burgle's head, but we can't, like... I would think we would have picked it up and, like, brought it with us or something. I mean, Burgle's head just stays on the table? Seriously? Definitely opportunity for improvement there. You'd think that you would, like, nab it and take it with you. Okay, so now we're up on the next level. And I'm gonna look around, see if there's anything to discover. Doesn't look like there is. We got some raw science over here. I don't know. There's this one network cable that's unplugged. And then the raw science is like in the empty space. And it just
You can touch.
kind of makes you wonder. This game's really about like parkour. You can usually parkour your way into some pretty cool spots. There's probably nothing here. The game's been really bad about it this time around. There's not nearly as much interesting stuff to like parkour your way into. There's been a few, but not anything notable, not anything particularly fun. The first game had a million fun parkours. You could parkour all day long and just have a blast. This one's not as rewarding because you get to wherever you're parkouring to and then there's nothing there. Okay, so I made it up. We've got all these network cables bent all the different ways that they're bent, and I'm guessing I can jump out, I don't know, like onto one of them on like a little piece that's bent. Just enough for you to jump onto it. It's not worth it. It's not going to go anywhere. Okay, these are some kind of big turbines. I don't know why they look like that from the inside. Look, it looks, dang it. It looks like a turbine from the inside, but then from the outside it just looks like basically nothing. I wonder why that is. Like, what is this intended to be? Oh well. Okay, so they gave us, remember they gave us the feather falling thing? That's because when you come out here, they're basically saying you need to jump off of here, you know? Like, that's the way down. Have fun, jump off. And they're like, just in case you mess up and you use like 6 of these and then you don't realize you need to jump down, you'll still have 2 left and you can jump down. I mean, that's basically what those were in that chest for. So here we are. We're on. So these are actually Burgle's eyes. I really wanted to build my base right there in Dr. Tully's hand with all the kid statues. I'm probably not gonna play this game like as many hours as I would like to in a perfect world, because Pokemon's gonna be coming out, so you know, we'll be playing Pokemon. Dang it. I missed the block. Okay, I'll take the bee fuzz. Very useful. Okay, we're up here on Burgle's, like, head. The statue is supposed to be literally brand new. So, tell me, why is there bubble gum on the back of it already? We're on the opening ceremony for the statue, and somehow there's already bubble gum on the back of it. I just don't find it believable. Alright, we got a little bit of Halloween decorations. It'd be really nice to get up there to those, but I'm not too concerned about it. Okay, there's a lot of feathers. I'm actually impressed with how many, like, crow feathers I've found so far. I want to jump down, but I want to make sure that I jump down in the way that gives me the most access to resources. It doesn't appear that there's any particular way to go down that's better than the other. I don't see any way to get into or on top of the Dr. Tully statue. That's what I haven't seen so far. Didn't see anything about a shoe. Didn't see anything about an entrance. So Dr. Tully statue. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything's going on with him. Okay, let's get these crow feathers. I don't even know if I have inventory for them. I think I'll get rid of the gnat fuzz. Good amount of crow feathers up here. May as well just grab them.
The texture is
Oh yeah, I gotta redo my inventory.
unpleasant.
It's not right. Okay, that gets my inventory back to normal. There's literally nothing inside the soda can. At least in the first game, like, you would find stuff in the soda can, you'd find stuff here, there, and everywhere. Maybe it'll come later, I don't know, but right now it's a little bit lackluster with the amount of stuff you can find. There's a lot of crow feathers up here. That's no joke. To find 4 crow feathers, I mean, that's kind of crazy. Okay, now home is that way. I probably should just go home. There's probably going to be some kind of beneficial path to try and get out of here. I probably should have, like, jumped and floated over this area. So I'm maybe gonna have to pay the cost a little bit for what I've done here. So there's some area that I haven't explored over here that I really ought to. Oh dear. Oh wow, what have I done? Yeah, that's not great. That's not a great outcome for me. Okay, it says I can go this way. It says there's some stuff over here that I haven't explored. What weapon am I carrying right now? Crimson Avenger? Interesting. I didn't even know I was carrying that. I was carrying a sword this whole time. Didn't even know I was carrying a sword. Okay, it does look like there's a whole area over here that I have not explored. It's unfortunate because it's like nighttime. I don't really want to do it at night. Let's see if I can find a way up and in, because it seems like I need to go over this wall to get in there. Let's run down the length of the wall and just see what we see. There might be something over here. I mean, I don't believe I've been over here, but it's hard to know exactly. We'll just take it as far as we can go. Okay, here's the edge. Let's see if we can go around. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. I mean, what are we doing with the map here? Is it unlocking more of my map? It does appear to be unlocking my map. I'll take it. Oh, look, I can get up here. Yes, check it out. Yo, I'm getting in through here. Yo. It says that there's a lab nearby. There's some raw science in there. This does appear to be something new. Let's see.
counts as research, right?
Okay, what is it? Oh, it's a mosquito.
Feel my cells rehydrating. Sustenance is sustenance, as they say.
Okay, I'm trying to see if I can parkour my way anywhere interesting up here. Dang it. It doesn't really seem like it, but... Okay, I found a ranger outpost. I don't actually see it, but it says I found it. It says I found a ranger outpost. Where did I find the ranger outpost? I don't see it.
What a fascinating substance.
Oh, look, there's nectar. I don't see any outpost. Where does it say I found it? It says it's over here. What? What?
This counts as research, right?
Maybe I shouldn't fight it. It's too dark. I don't have enough backpack space. This is terrible. I really do want to fight him. I don't have the backpack space. Is he still out there? Where'd he go? Oh, here he is. He ain't so tough. I don't have the backpack space though. Let me see if I can call my aunt over here. Can finally offload some of my inventory. My goodness. Wow, he's already full up too. Jeez.
The texture is unpleasant.
He's actually holding a bunch of stuff that I trashed.
This counts as research, right?
Come on, dude. What was that noise? What? Some of the stuff he's holding I don't even need. Okay, that's a little better. At least I've got some room that I can breathe now a little bit. Okay, let's get in there and see what this is all about. We got an ominent facility. Pretty standard. Don't have any items I can scan. I can insert my optical disc finally. Let's go see what it's got on it. So, Orb Weaver Buggy for 5,000. An upgrade to detect nearby raw science. We'll take it. We're gonna get beetle bites. Give me chill reduction. And mush cargo. And that's gonna be bargain block. We'll take it. Apparently a sticky splat burst. We'll take it. And then the final thing is a new sign set, which I don't even particularly like the signs in this game, so we don't have enough signs for that. We still don't know what we're gonna need to get our level 3 upgrades, so we can't get any level 3 upgrades at the moment. Oh, they actually gave me tier 2 bandages. Some more granola bars. Some more tier 2 bandages. Here on these blue ones are tier 2. I don't think they even had those in the first game. The tier 2 bandages. You just had tier 1 bandages like the whole game.
How are things going?
Okay, we don't have anything to discuss with Sloan. This door is locked, apparently. Interesting. We have a locked door. Let's see. The Ranger Outpost has some warnings. Low voltage. Got a blueberry in here. Interesting. Got some little mant statues. You could actually find those in the previous game. They were discoverable, and then you could build the statues afterwards. Okay, it looks like we got a meal. That's actually kind of nice. Got a flower petal in here. Got some quartzite, and these are basically upgrades right here that I'm finding. So they're just giving me some general, like, all-around upgrade type materials to find. Found me a meal in there. That's nice. I actually have been short on a meal for like quite a while, so once I get low on food I can eat that and be well fed. Yeah, I don't know about maybe one day blasting open these doors, having them go somewhere. Not so sure about that, but there's quite a few of those doors that don't go anywhere. Okay, nowhere to go. This bee just looks incredible. It looks so cool. It reminds me of Leonardo da Vinci. Okay, let's go. I mean, I don't think I particularly need to do anything in here. This door is locked, so I mean, I guess we'll have to come back for it later, right? We'll probably end up going through that way I don't know, from some different path. Maybe it's a fast teleport or something that we unlock later. I don't know why that's locked. Says that there's raw science nearby. Now I've got a raw science scanner, so says that there's raw science nearby. Let's do maybe like a little perimeter scan of this area and just see if we find any buried treasure, anything like that. Level 2 sturdy marble, that's a good find. I can't even make the level 2 upgrades yet, so I don't know why they keep on giving it to me, but I'm starting to get a good stockpile at least. Okay, if there's gonna be buried treasure, it will glint. And especially at night, it's really easy to see it. That was the weirdest looking flower petal I've ever seen. We got a ladybug there. Nothing particularly special there. There was a little bit of pollen. That was a little strange. Some more strange looking flower petals. A bunch of different looking flower petals. All different colors of flower petals for whatever reason. Says we got raw science nearby. Now I don't see it, but maybe it's up in the canopy.
Irregular covalent SNPI42Z particles.
I'm not seeing like much to discover up here, but is there more raw science up there? There's like a plaque up here. There's like a big plaque right here. And like, what is it? Can we go up it? No. It's like a big garden plaque or something. Okay, ladybug's on the move. Maybe I'll stockpile the clay since there's a bunch of it here. Can always use more clay. A lot of gnats in here. I don't know why, I just feel like there's something here that I'm missing. I'm just gonna do full perimeter. Get over here, dude. Okay, at least I've got like a little bit of inventory.
Enchanting.
Okay, I guess I'm like on my way back out now, which is probably good. I mean, I didn't find anything particularly crazy in there. There was that door that was still locked that I couldn't go through. That was a little strange. This is basically the entrance to get back there, like, officially. Interesting. I don't know, I didn't see any indication that there was like a milk mole or anything in there. Why wasn't he? He wouldn't attack. Weird, he wouldn't attack. It says there's some raw science back here. Oh, here's the raw science. This is a tier 3 burr that I would be able to farm if I had the tier 3 equipment, but it can't be unlocked yet. Now maybe there's a way to farm this stuff by blowing it up with explosives. I don't know, but I don't have that. I don't have any on me right now to test it. Kind of decent little hidey hole right here. Okay, this is definitely your burr farm whenever burrs are like farmable. Because look, there's burrs everywhere here. There's a big old burr farm. I gotta mark this. This is the spot for burrs right here. So there's just like random blocks over here stacked on top of each other, but no real purpose to them. Let's see. I basically just want to get out of here and go home. So the way home is going to be like, kind of like jumping my way out of here over some of these plants. And then over that fence right there. So that's kind of my mission.
Favorite new mode of transportation.
Goodness.
Vacuum away.
I'm so full up that it's ridiculous. Okay, it says there's raw science nearby, but it's not giving me a real clear indication of where. I don't know. It says it's nearby, but I don't see it. Oh, there it is.
Science you can touch.
Okay, I'm gonna try and do the dash home.
Whoop, the more the merrier.
Okay, we're gonna run home. That was a pretty successful
Take a breather, little bug, as Allie would say.
pretty successful run. I had to get that done. Location, just in case anybody's wondering. There was two next to each other basically here. Interesting. Okay, let's go see if I can find these candies, although it's not really... Oh, wow. Hello. Okay, here it comes. Stupid mosquito? Oh, wow. Whoa!
Boy, my buggy's in trouble.
He actually got me. He actually got me. I can't believe he actually got me like that.
Ectomorphagy is better at this field.
Okay, let's go pick up my backpack. That was annoying. I have two buggies. I can't summon a different buggy while my buggy is down. I have two. Okay, we'll run back over there. It's gonna be a long run. Blast it. Blast. Okay, let's summon my other buggy.
Can I get a ride?
At least we can travel a little faster.
Take a breather, little bug, as Allie would say.
Gotta run back, get my backpack. I doubt that spider is still gonna be there.
Backing away. Sustenance is sustenance. As they say.
Now I'm wondering, where did the...
Can taste the whole ecosystem. Over-encumbered.
Ew, I drank the nasty water. Gross. I was trying to pick up all the stuff. I drank the nasty water. They tricked me. I don't even need any of these stems. My stem storage at home is full. I don't even know why I'm wasting my time.
Science you can touch.
Okay, now where is my home? I'm out of here. Oh, there's a... Yes, there's a candy corn. That's what I was looking for. Is this thing coming after me? Oh. What the heck was that?
Buggy is not faring well. Buggy's in trouble.
Oh, come on.
May you live another day.
Okay, we're gonna head home. I got so much stuff to drop off. I barely even got any candy corn off of that candy corn. That was kind of messed up. Yo, there's a big old like wood tunnel here. I don't feel like I've found that yet. What's that about? Decent spot for a base, maybe?
Re-establish homeostasis.
Okay, here's my super base. They said once you knock down the grass, it should stop growing again, so that was like a glitch from the new update. So I'm hoping once I clear all this out, it'll stop growing inside my base. Because, yeah, they kind of ruined my base with all this grass, but there was a developer's note about it that said once you clear it all out, it should stop growing inside your base again.
It's clean. Don't worry about my mineral intake.
Okay, I actually had enough that I could store. Nice.
No more room in the trunk.
Okay, so my plank storage is basically full.
Enchanting.
Says I have a new weapon available, and it's going to be that fire sword. Spicy coal tana. We're going to need a spicy glob. Which I don't even know how I could possibly get a spicy glob at this point in the game. So that's interesting. That it even says that spicy glob is available. I don't even know how you would get a spicy glob. Okay, I made my first ever spider bait. My equipment all got pretty much broken. Okay, get all that fixed up. Okay, I've got some equipment that I need to drop off. That's gonna be this guy. And this guy. Okay, I've got some stuff I need to repair. Gotta drop off a little bit of food. And pick up a little bit of food. Let's see if I can use these ant eggs finally. I've had them on chill for a while. Gotta have mite fangs. I just don't have the mite fangs. They're so hard to come by. That's a little bit annoying. Okay, at least now I've got something I can eat that gives chill reduction, because I was never able to fully reduce my chill when I was in the chill area. But that makes sense because I didn't have the food for it. I had all the other stuff but not the food, so that should make it to where I can go in the chill area and not experience any chill, hopefully. Okay, a volatile capacitor. Let's go ahead and make one of those. That's new. Interesting, interesting, okay. And then I made the snail shell helmet, didn't I? But I didn't make the other stuff. I need to have lingonberry leather. Let's see. I probably have the stuff to make it, but let's just make sure. Whoa, why is my canteen in here? What the? That doesn't make any sense. Why was my canteen in there? How did that... What? How did that get in there? Okay, it looks like all my Lingon berries are probably upstairs in my crafting farm, so let's just go up there and craft them.
Well, go grease and ingenuity, as Grandpa says.
The grass seeds are so weird, like, they don't really even do anything. Okay, we'll get some berry leather going. There's almost enough room. Oh well. Okay, those will be waiting to dry out then.
Protein is essential.
I drank the nasty water earlier and now it made me sick, so I gotta sleep it off. The only way to get rid of that is to sleep. It should let me though, so at least we're in good shape. Okay. Good old Mountain Dew.
I feel my cells rehydrating.
Okay, that's that. Whoa, there's something outside. What am I hearing? Oh, it's a wolf spider. Here he comes. Here he comes. Yes. Yes, fight me on my auto killer. Yo, wolf spider versus auto killer. He never stood a chance. Nice. I thought I heard a wolf spider out there. Some of my base has damage, but it doesn't want to let me repair it. Okay, my Halloween thing made the noise, which means it's got a prize for me. Let's go see.
Sustenance is sustenance, as they say.
Interesting. I want to make more of these, but for now I'm just low on the items I need to make them, so it's kind of hard to. Okay, that's that. I've basically completed all the content that is in the game up until now, aside from, like, I need to make my spider buggy over here. Actually, that reminds me, I do need to make that spider buggy nest. I don't know where I'm gonna be able to fit it or anything. I'm gonna have to figure that out. Okay, let's move it over to where I can actually build it. That's probably a good start.
Hello, fork to bugs.
Just put it down, dude. Goodness. Okay, I've already got a spider egg because I actually got one last episode. I just happened to stumble across one, so I was like, oh cool, I'll just grab that. The nest lets you store buggies. Okay, so we gotta store
Let's get to it.
our buggy. Who does he think he's fighting? Okay, I hatched a new buggy because he was already taking up a space, so now I've got 3. And I can give him a name, basically. I need a red ant mandible, 3 blueberry leather, and 3 acorns. Red ant mandible, blueberry leather, and acorns. Okay, we got a red ant mandible, 3 blueberry leather, and 3 acorns. Okay, we have what we need. So we'll take it and we'll make... Oh, I need 4 red ant mandibles. What have I done? I needed 4, not just 1. Okay. Now I can finally hatch my spider buggy, so at least there's that. That's pretty good progress. Okay, so Weaver buggy is in the works. Gotta love it. My base is a total nightmare. Completely filled with just mess everywhere. Can't even really do anything about it.
Uh-oh. Over and quite an efficient way to get around.
Okay, I'm gonna build myself some pallet storage that I haven't really had. And just kind of like overpopulate myself with storage here.
More loot for my collection.
Alright, those ones I'm kind of like missing. I'm not close enough to the storage, which is annoying. Doesn't look particularly good. I'll probably have to deal with that later. I need dry grass chunks and rocks. I don't think I have any pebbles to speak of. Oh, maybe I do. Okay, get some storage going. I don't know. Get some pallet storage going. It's not my finest work as far as my storage goes. I gotta kind of work on that.
No more room in the trunk.
But at least I can clean up my base for now, because it's a mess with all this stuff that spawned in here. And the developer said that the stuff that's spawning here won't spawn again. So once I clear it out, it should be good. Because like some of them are blocking stairs, as you can see. It's not exactly helpful. I'm gonna end up moving some of this stuff around. Like, I think I'm gonna move all my buggy stuff upstairs, but I don't know, I'm not sure. I haven't thought it all the way through yet. I'll never run out of planks. I'm not even going to use all these planks. Not a chance I'll use them. Kind of a waste. Better to have them and not use them than need them and not have them. I got more wood than I'm probably ever gonna need, but what am I really gonna do with it? I don't want to build a new level. They still haven't given me mushroom bricks. I haven't seen mushroom bricks yet. We've only got up to stem floors. We don't have mushrooms. What am I supposed to do without mushroom walls? I can't build my Coliseum without mushroom walls. Whoa, what is this? Bunch of grass just sitting here? What is this?
Oh, over encumbered.
How did that get there? Oh, maybe because my buggy was up there and he was carrying a full stack and it all just fell. That's probably what happened. Alright guys, I'm gonna get out of here. This was fun. I completed all my story objectives. I wanted to get myself to a point where I could just kind of goof around and play and have everything unlocked that there is to unlock. So I finally got to that point. Here we are. And basically next we will probably farm up items that I need. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I was going to make some equipment. I was going to make a little bit of equipment. I was going to make my snail shell equipment. Where's my little trinket that keeps me from dying when I jump off of stuff? Here it is. It keeps on getting put away. I gotta put that thing in a different chest. Okay, let's go see about building that armor that I didn't have yet. And maybe I'll wear it too. We'll see. So I've got a snail shell helmet. Now I need the snail shell plastron. Whatever that is. Apparently it lowers my defense. Make it make sense. And then snail shell greaves. I gotta have some thread for. And then there's also my snail shell helmet, which I think is just chilling over here. Yeah, here it is.
Exoskeleton activated.
Okay, we'll grab that thing just in case I want to upgrade it. We'll go build the greaves and then we'll get them all upgraded to tip top and then see if they actually are better than what I'm wearing. I'm wearing the newest armor, so they might not be better. But we're gonna find out once we get it fully upgraded. Boom, 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 get those upgraded. Boom, 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 get those upgraded. I still can't upgrade anything to level 2, which is what's weirding me out so bad. Okay, so it says this one has more defense but less resistance. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. More defense but less resistance. Same thing here, more defense, less resistance. So maybe it means it wears out quicker, like as you take damage it takes, you know, the equipment you're wearing takes damage. Okay, and let's go see what my set bonus is. That's what I really want to see. When you wear all 3 of them, you get a set bonus. Applies stun damage to target when you block. Blocked hits give your next charge melee a shockwave. Retaliation stacks up to 5 times, increasing charge, attack speed, and damage. Melee attacks generate more threat. That's from the volatile capacitor. That's from my Scarlet Eggy shield. From my Scarlet Eggy shield. It's from the volatile capacitor. From the gloom skewer. Alright, nice. Pretty good set. Let's go put away my mantis set. Since I'm not wearing it, we'll just put it away. Okay, we'll put those away. I still haven't been able to make the next level of like upgraded stuff. Like it won't let me make that spicy coltana. Like how are you supposed to make that spicy coltana if you can't make the ingredients for it? So that's like weirding me out. I'm like, wait, is there a building that I just don't know about? See, why do they want this thing to even exist?
Speed of miniature engineering, that one.
Like, why? You know, like, why does it exist? What's the point? What's the point? It makes a noise when you hit it in the center. Why does it make the noise? I don't know. I can't figure it out. I don't know. Like, why are these here? I mean, I want to build every single thing that there is to build. So, you know, like, sure, let me build it, but, like, what's the point? A landing pad keep you from, like, falling? I mean, okay, I get it, but, like, what's the point? It's got kind of a cool look to it, though. Actually, I'm not mad. I'm not against it. Oh no. It's taking all my berry leather? It's taking all my milkweed? Goodness. I mean, it looks cool. It don't look that cool. Take all my milkweed cool. Come on, there was room for it before. Whatever, I'll take it.
Melts right off the exoskeleton.
Gotta find some more milkweed, apparently. I don't even know if I want to build the rest of these. See if we even... I mean, it doesn't look that bad. It's actually kind of cool. If I can get it built, that'll be kind of cool. You know, I always think I'm done with my base. You're never done with your base. There's always something cool you're going to do again. Now, if I want to jump down, which I don't see why I would. Well, apparently I can't even jump that far, but whatever. Okay, I'm going to get out of here. This is a good place to save it. Hope you guys enjoyed this stream. And I'll catch you guys next time.